Welcome back to CyberInsider. If you're struggling to keep track of your passwords, you're likely looking for a digital vault that is secure, easy to use, and packed with features. If you have narrowed your search down to the top contenders, you're probably starting at NordPass and 1Password. These are two of the biggest names in the industry. On one side, we have 1Password, which brings the polish and reputation of nearly 2 decades in the business. On the other side, we have NordPass, the ambitious challenger created by the security experts behind NordVPN. Both offer strong encryption, zero-knowledge architecture, and two-factor authentication. But do not let those similarities fool you. They are built with very different users in mind. In this video, we are doing a comprehensive head-to-head comparison. We're going to look at their backgrounds, their security features, their privacy policies, and most importantly, their pricing. We have a lot to cover to help you decide which one deserves your money. So let's get started. Before we trust the company with the keys to our digital life, we need to know who they are and where they operate. 1Password has been around since 2006. The company behind it, AgileBits, is based in Toronto, Canada. While they have a spotless track record of never being hacked, their location is a sticking point for privacy advocates. Canada is a member of the Five Eyes Alliance. For those who don't know, the Five Eyes is an intelligence gathering alliance between the UK, US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. These countries share intelligence and can technically cooperate to spy on each other's citizens. While 1Password has never had a security incident, the jurisdiction does mean they operate under laws that aren't the most privacy-friendly. NordPass, launched in 2019, is the newcomer. It is built by Nord Security, same team behind NordVPN. Crucially, they are headquartered in Panama. Panama does not have data retention laws that force companies to store user data, and it's outside the jurisdiction of the Five Eyes Alliance. When it comes to security history, NordPass also has a clean sheet with 0 breaches. While 1Password has a longer history of safety, NordPass takes this round, simply because it is based in a privacy-friendly location that takes user data protection seriously. You can't use a password manager if it doesn't work on your devices. The good news is that both of these services go above and beyond here. 1Password runs smoothly on Windows, macOS, Linux, Android, and iOS. It also supports every major browser you can think of: Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Opera, Safari, and even Brave. NordPass matches this step for step. It supports the exact same list of operating systems and browsers. It even supports some older OS versions, like Windows 8, which is helpful if you haven't upgraded your hardware in a while. Since both allow you to sync your passwords across all your devices seamlessly, we're calling this category a tie. You'll be covered regardless of which ecosystem you live in. Let's talk about the tools you'll use every day. Both services offer the essentials: automatic syncing, auto-saving, secure vaults, and password generators. But the execution differs. If you're switching from another password manager or a browser, importing your data is the first hurdle. NordPass is the winner here. It allows you to import data from a massive list of competitors and browsers directly. 1Password is a bit more exclusive. It has seamless importing for a few big names, but for others, you might have to fiddle with CSV files. When it comes to actually logging in, NordPass feels slightly smoother. It has a one-click login configuration that recognizes your favorite sites instantly. 1Password works well, but NordPass requires fewer clicks to get the job done. However, 1Password strikes back with its password generator. NordPass lets you create passwords up to 64 characters long, with mixed cases and symbols. That is great, but 1Password lets you go up to 100 characters. More interestingly, 1Password can generate passphrases. These are combinations of random words that are easier to type and remember than a string of gibberish. It can also generate pins, so for pure creation tools, 1Password has a slight edge. This is where the major differences appear. Each service offers unique premium features that the other doesn't quite match. 1Password's standout feature is travel mode. This is brilliant for frequent flyers. When you enable travel mode, it removes sensitive vaults from your device before you cross a border. If a border control inspects your phone, the data simply isn't there. Once you're safe, you click a button and your data is restored. NordPass doesn't have a direct equivalent to this one. On the flip side, NordPass dominates with its data breach scanner. It monitors the dark web 24/7 in real time. If your email, password, or even credit card details appear in a leak, it alerts you immediately and ranks the severity of the breach. 1Password uses a generic integration with "Have I been pawned?", but NordPass's solution is more proactive and integrated. Let's talk about storage. 1Password offers 1 GB of document storage. NordPass Premium users, however, get a dedicated Files and Documents vault with 3 GB of storage. You can attach files to items, scan IDs, and organize everything neatly. Another huge win for NordPass is emergency access. This lets you designate a trusted person to access your vault if something happens to you. 1Password doesn't offer this legacy feature by default, which can be a major anxiety point for families. For everyday utility, NordPass takes the lead here, though 1Password wins for travelers. Both companies use zero-knowledge architecture, meaning they cannot see your passwords even if they wanted to. But the engine under the hood is different. 1Password uses AES 256-bit encryption. This is the industry standard, it's what banks and governments use, it is incredibly secure, and they pair it with a secret key, a 128-bit code stored on your device that adds an extra layer of protection against brute force attacks. NordPass, however, uses XChaCha20 encryption. This is considered a future-proof algorithm. It is faster, simpler, and less prone to human error during implementation than AES. It doesn't rely on hardware acceleration, making it swift on mobile devices. While AES 256 is excellent, XChaCha20 is cutting edge. NordPass also offers wider support for multi-factor authentication, including biometrics and special security keys. Because they're using newer, faster, and more robust encryption standards, NordPass takes the security round. We touched on jurisdiction earlier, but let's look at the policies. 1Password collects some personal data like your IP address and usage stats. While they promise not to share it, Canadian laws could theoretically force their hand. NordPass collects standard statistical data to make the app work, but they go a step further in protecting your identity during payment. NordPass accepts cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. This allows for a much higher level of anonymity. 1Password only accepts credit cards. Between the Panama jurisdiction and the ability to pay via crypto, NordPass is the clear choice for the privacy-conscious user. Now the part that hits your wallet. 1Password does not have a free version. They offer a 14-day trial, but after that, you have to pay. Their individual plan costs around $2.39 per month if you bill annually. NordPass is much more flexible. First, they have a completely free version. It has some limitations, but it lets you store unlimited passwords. If you want the premium features we discussed, NordPass is currently offering a massive deal. We have a special link for CyberInsider viewers. You can get a NordPass subscription for just $1.24 per month with our coupon. That is significantly cheaper than 1Password. Plus the deal gives you 58% off and an extra 4 months for free. NordPass also offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, whereas 1Password's trial is only 2 weeks. When you look at the price-to-feature ratio, NordPass offers much better value for money. Finally, what happens when things go wrong? 1Password has a great knowledge base and a smart AI assistant that is available 24/7. However, you cannot chat with a human being in real time. You have to email them or use forums. NordPass treats its users differently. They offer 24/7 live chat support with actual humans. Whether you're a free user or a premium subscriber, you can get help instantly without waiting for an email reply. In terms of user interface, both are modern and clean, but NordPass feels a bit more intuitive for beginners. The setup guides, the video tutorials, and the cleaner dashboard makes it easier to get started if you aren't a tech expert. So who wins the day? 1Password is a fantastic product. It is polished, trusted, and its travel mode is very unique. If you've been using it for years, you're in good hands. However, based on our comprehensive testing, NordPass takes the crowd. It wins on security with its future-proof encryption. It wins on privacy thanks to its Panama jurisdiction. It wins on support with 24/7 live chat. And most importantly, it wins on price. NordPass offers a premium experience for nearly half the cost of 1Password, and it even offers a free tier for those on a budget. If you're ready to secure your digital life, we highly recommend checking out NordPass. You can grab that exclusive deal, 58% off plus 4 months for free, by using the link in the description below. It comes with a 30 money-back guarantee, so there's no risk in trying it out. Thanks for watching CyberInsider, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.